Yeah. Welcome back.
It's been a while, guys. I'm sorry. That's my bad. It's been finals week. You guys know how it is. Hopefully,
I've been traveling back and forth from West Palm Beach for the past week
John's
and a
been
half.
on his jihad. We're back this week
We're
with
back. Finally,
Alien,
episode 3.
Alien Romulus, a
Yeah.
movie I've been meaning to watch for a while, have not been able to get to, but I'm glad we got to it.
Trivia question: what movie did we see this in the trailers for?
God, I'm never gonna guess that. I possibly could guess it.
You could possibly guess it.
My only guess is it's got to be either Long Legs or it's got to be Late Night with the Devil. I'm going to say it's Late Night with the Devil.
I would say it was Late Night with the Devil.
I think this fits most with it vibes-wise because of the whole chest bursting thing and the whole worms thing and that.
Also,
Great movie, by the way.
great.
Love that movie.
I wish our riff off didn't
Corrupt.
corrupt. Oh my god, the early days of this podcast are quite something.
They were there. We got stories to tell.
Yeah.
But we watched. So John's seen this before. I've not. I'm like, we went on Disney Plus.
But by seeing this before, I have watched it with my mom haphazardly.
You did tell me I was like your mom halfway through.
You literally
Kill
said
it!
you literally said the same thing my mom said at a certain time, and I was like, "Holy shit! Am I watching this with?"
Yeah, are people insane? I mean, I get from a storytelling perspective. I'm not gonna kill the monster once the movie's over, but kill it! Kill the thing.
Either make it so that there's a reason why they can't kill
Yes.
it. Like, oh, a gun jam. Quite.
That's easy to do.
Like, just have it. Fuck,
Oh, the door closed.
The
right in
safety's
time.
on, and I never used a gun before.
Oh my god. None of you have ever used a gun. Except for maybe military man. I don't know.
Yeah. Games and magazines. Okay.
Look, I've seen the first Alien. I love Sigourney Weaver. Shout out to my Finding Dory fans. My Finding Dory fans will know. She's the voice of the aquarium. She's the
She's the aquarium.
She's the over calm voice of the aquarium, Sigourney Weaver.
That's a crazy pull. Imagine in a voice actor movie, you're not a voice of a character.
No.
You're the aquarium.
You're the aquarium. She's like the intercom of the aquarium, Sigourney Weaver.
That's great.
Like I've heard that name before.
Also, second movie with Sigourney Weaver. No, I think
So first,
no.
I don't think we have one with Sigourney.
Really, Cabin in the Woods would beg to differ.
You're right.
She's
no,
in
you're
Cabin
right.
in the Woods for 5
minutes.
2 minutes at most.
I enjoyed this movie thoroughly. I liked the first Alien, but I do think this one's better for me at least, and I think it's because, to me, so Alien is like very. I don't know. This is just Alien, which I know it is an Alien movie, but it is just Alien again, except for now it's a human alien at the end.
Yeah, it's very Star Wars feely in how the world is set up. It's like the dystopian future, and not the Star Trek nice future.
And I was thinking that at the beginning, I'm like, oh, this feels so Blade Runner 2049, and then you found out that the director of Alien, the original, is the director of Blade Runner, the original.
Yeah.
I was so caught up on my my Gravity Bird, my Gravity Bird theory the whole time.
Yeah.
But that's got to be if Gravity Bird was in the original Alien, then that's got to be a reference to how they kill it in the original Alien. And this is just a reference to the original. Just how they kill it again.
I don't remember how they kill it in the original. I think it's
vacuum in space.
Is it vacuum?
Yeah.
So like it's the whole pressure and how the bird works.
Yeah.
But like here, it's just like, ooh, you're connected to the spaceship.
Yeah.
Let's send you out.
I mean, that's the whole Infinity War thing as well. When the Spider-Man goes, let's just like, you ever seen Alien? And then they breach the hole and they suck the Squidward guy out to space.
Ebony Maw?
Squidward guy. God forbid.
Okay, Tony Stark over here. This, I think, does the whole sci-fi. I like having the computer aesthetics of the 70s.
They keep it old school, and I like that.
I don't care for touchscreen computers.
Like, it just because now is now doesn't mean you have to make technology now.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to upgrade on what we have. And in fact, going back makes me like, it feels more real to me to go back in time than, like, with technology wise, than it does to either go forward or stay where we are now.
Yeah. And I mean,
And maybe that's the 80s thing.
yeah, I mean, like, but what is it? Like, you have Star Wars technology, and the thing with the sequels is they try newer technology.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Star Wars, like, you're already in the future.
Yeah.
Might as well keep it that way. Like,
That's something I like about the prequels is like they're like comms to each other. Like, it's literally a razor. Like that's what it was as a prop, was Qui-Gon used a razor to signal the ship. Or the mouth breathing device that's in the Phantom Menace when they go down to the what's it? Jar Jar Binks' place. Gungan place.
Yeah.
It's like some little device they put in the mouth. They don't just put a bubble over the mouth. It's like a little technological device, and I like that. It makes it feel more real than just like CGI technology.
Yeah, it's more grounded, and like I feel like I looked at Ryan halfway through this movie, and I'm just like, wow, this movie is actually grounded in like what kind of the future we look at, especially now with Katy Perry going to space.
Thank you, Katy Perry, for making this movie.
Thank you.
She was the filmographer. She was the director.
But like you see the whole new space race basically with SpaceX.
Mm-hmm.
SpaceX is more exploratory. Blue Origin. I wish we had one of our space correspondents here, so I don't sound like a doofus. Doofus, I miss that word. I feel like doofus rose with 2011 and fell with 2015.
I think it fell with Phineas and Ferb, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Phineas and Ferb is so good with like...
They're coming back, a new season.
Yeah. Is it going to be good?
No, it's not. But am I going to watch it? Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Maybe like 2 episodes, and then they're going to go for 26, and I'm not going to watch the other 24.
I think everyone's back, though.
But, I mean probably.
If everyone's...
I think if Dan Povenmire is smart, if Dr. Doofenshmirtz is smart, he will make the series more about him and Perry than he will about Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, because...
And I think that will keep people's...
Their relationship, that's the perfect way to do the...
Hero-villain?
Yeah, because it's like, he's just trying to be evil. He sees a problem, he tries to fix it.
I mean, for my extent of knowledge, that's Batman and Joker.
Yeah, but Dr. Doof doesn't kill innocent people. Joker,
he's also not mentally insane.
Yeah, he's just like, he has a problem in his life, and then he tries to create the Zenator, and then Agent Monogram is like, hey, Perry.
He's trying to make his life easier. God forbid.
Could you imagine you like trying to create the back scratchinator and Perry the Platypus just comes in and kicks your ass?
Agent Perry, I need you to deconstruct his machine.
He's trying to scratch his own back.
God forbid.
I would love to like make a skit about that.
That's pretty good.
But I mean, you see it with mining, and I told you like how
the rest of the movies.
I come from a mining town.
Yeah.
And that's how it was. Like, it starts with this actor, or not that. It starts with the main character who is an actor, but she goes to the mining boss, and she has the time allotted, and then they're like,
we doubled it. We've doubled it.
We actually doubled the quota, and then basically that's what indentured servitude was for all you history buffs out there. Talking to you.
You're speaking from experience when we went to Gainesville that one time.
Oh my god, my indentured... Thank you for bringing that
up. You're welcome. That's what I think of every time you say it.
So indentured servitude is basically like you promise to work for these people for a certain amount of years, and then they give you like a little starting out money, and then you have this apprenticeship under your belt, and you can be like, hey, I worked for so-and-so, Benjamin Franklin's nephew did it and then died during it because he received, I believe, he got sick and then passed away.
Dude.
Because he was writing stuff critical about indentured servitude. But basically, what happened to me in the fall, I had to go to. I love refereeing. Let me get that out of the way. I really enjoy it. However, I signed up for this thing 2 months in advance, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go. It was completely voluntary, and then like within a week of actually going to do it, I'm like, you know what? My stomach really doesn't feel good. I don't think I can go because I had like stomach issues in the fall for no reason. I was very silent about those stomach issues.
You're so strong.
But it was just like wherever, because I didn't use my Disney Pass in the fall that much because of these issues. Also, like Horror Nights, I felt like horrible throughout it, and it like sometimes I would just have to go to the bathroom, and it's just like a 30-minute drive, and then the hour drive to Gainesville. I'm literally looking out the window, and I'm like, I don't know if I can make it to Gainesville, and they have me out there for 6 hours refereeing football. I didn't get a break at all, and then I didn't even get water. And Gainesville is notoriously humid as fuck.
Yeah.
And I think I could have played D1 football
in college.
In college, because I think because like I don't mean to like brag, but I did get a Division II offer, which means I could have played football for a small D1 school. But
Where would you have gone?
So Shippensburg offered me the day
Shippensburg. Yeah.
So Shippensburg University, if you know who Brent Grimes is, the cornerback for
no one knows who that is.
For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers back in like the early 2000s, Hall of Fame corner probably. But he went to this school. His cornerbacks coach is now the coach there, and basically this guy, the coach's name, freaking hilarious. The offensive line's coach's name was Pete Long. Or no, it wasn't Pete Long. I know it was Pete, and it was something funny.
Come up with something funnier than Pete Long.
I don't know. Pete Long was a different coach I had.
It's pretty good. It's okay.
Yeah. That guy got founded for prostitution.
Oh.
And he was the basketball coach of a Catholic school.
I mean, so, like, does name define yourself? Does name define you?
No, because I know of a study where a guy named two of his kids
winner and loser,
and loser had a better life.
Shut up about winner and loser.
Because winner,
bring him a real study case. Does Pete Long fuck?
Pete Long does fuck, especially prostitutes when he's married with 2 kids.
There you go.
But basically, I could have went to the school, had a completely different life.
Yeah.
But I chose to.
You wouldn't be doing this right now.
I would not. I would have been here with Brian Vegetable. That was a good one.
Way to dox me.
But
back to the movie.
Yeah.
Sorry to
that was
spin your life.
That was my indentured servitude.
Yeah.
And wouldn't recommend it.
I love that they put a android or whatever, like they would call them, automaton in each of these movies. It makes it feel like they know what's going on, but they still choose to not follow what's going on.
It's like they are very selective with how they feel. And it's like...
I mean, I think the first instance of it is they are human. They want to save people, even though that's not their objective.
Because who is it? The old robot is telling them exactly how to save the other person.
Well, then he says just kill her, straight up kill her. If you want, if the rest of you want to survive, kill her.
Yeah.
And they don't.
Yeah. The good old trolley.
Can't blame me. I blame you guys.
And that's foreshadowed with the guy and his mother.
Yeah.
And it's like his mom worked in the mines, and
It's like they killed 3 of the miners because of a gas leak instead of killing like 12 other people. It's like, well, that's the trolley problem, guys.
Yeah, classic trolley problem.
Classic trolley problem.
But I mean, who would you been okay with killing in this? Like,
I mean, if the girl is being face hugged, kill her before it can like.
But like, you kind of like we as the audience know that face hugger, what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but you also have like directive telling you, hey,
hey,
if you let this grow, you're all dead. And then they don't do it. Yeah. And then every other one except for one person dies. It's like, could have killed one person or you killed 4.
I wish that monologue would have been better, where he's like gonna describe the being that's gonna come out.
That's why I think, if I remember Alien 1 correctly when I watched it, is the android's monologue is really good. It's like that feels like, because did the actors know he was a? Because I know they didn't know the chest hugger was coming out, or the chest like burster was coming out.
They knew he was.
They knew he was an android?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the same android in this movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably why it looks CGI.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
And basically, like, it's always good to have that person that is in the know.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's good with like storytelling in movies, TV shows, and even like,
I think it has to happen for an audience to have a response of, this is, oh no, you're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
It raised the stakes.
And also, like, you see in The Last of Us that just came out.
Yeah.
We're now going to be 2 weeks after the event. But like, when that's about to happen, everybody who knows the story is like, holy shit, is it going to happen?
Yeah.
And basically, she gives the line, and that's Joel. And you just go, uh-oh.
Did you watch the gameplay, or like, did you know anything about the games before the season came out?
I know Tommy is the one who gives Joel up in the games.
Gives him up?
Because he goes, I'm Tommy, this is my brother Joel.
Oh.
And they go, Joel. And then they strangle Tommy.
Oh, and shit. Tommy's there.
Tommy's there for it.
Oh my god.
So I think this time, like when Tommy wasn't there, I think that was a good way to.
I feel like that completely changes episode 3 of Last of Us, where like don't talk to me like I didn't know him. It's like, if he was there, holy shit.
Yeah. I think that's why I didn't know. That's why a lot of people were like, holy shit, are they going to kill him off?
Yeah.
Because Tommy wasn't there for it.
Okay.
And I really like the line he goes, like, I saved you.
Yeah.
And basically that was his whole thing with Ellie too, like, I saved her.
Yeah.
And like, I think we're going to get more of that in the.
Part of me wishes, because I heard about this right after I watched the episode, part of me wishes that they hadn't done it in this adapted way, and they had done it in the way that it is in the games, where you don't know for a while that Abby is the daughter of the surgeon.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy fuck, they just killed Joel. What the fuck is happening? And then it's like, you're hearing all this thing of like, oh, I saved her. And then like, Ellie's dealing with her own shit of like, why is this? You're trying to figure out the whole thing at the same time as Ellie. And that's what they do in the games. And I've been watching the playthrough of the games. Because like, it's almost a reverse adaptation for me. Like, to see something go from cartoon to real life, or from game to real life, like I'm getting to do it backwards, where I watched the show and now I'm watching the games. Like, I get to see how it's different there. But I wish I didn't know that Abby's dad was the surgeon.
Yeah, like,
because I'd be distraught.
And like, what is it? I saw somebody on TikTok explain. See, I like TikTok. I think
It makes me. It hurts me inside to say I saw it on TikTok. It hurts me
but
as a
like
person.
that's where I get most of my it's where I get my knowledge from.
Yeah.
Like not like my intellect, but like my like movie quotes and oh, this is what this meant here.
Yeah.
I like that.
I would know nothing about Young Sheldon if it wasn't for
Oh,
TikTok.
Young Sheldon wouldn't have been on my radar if it wasn't for TikTok. Shout out Young Sheldon. Good hashtags on YouTube if you want to get noticed. Also, thank you for the influx.
400K.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
Guys hit another 100 in a week. She saved it.
But there was basically this thing explaining like, oh, would they have actually found a cure?
No.
And it was like looking at the jobs of people because they have it in the wiki.
Yeah.
And it was like this person was just a surgeon.
Yeah.
They have no idea how.
He was just like general surgeon practitioner.
And it's like no. They wouldn't have.
No.
And like I saw another TikTok that was like saving Joel with 3 sentences. It's like they were about to kill this girl for a cure that they would have never made.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah. It's like, okay, you kill her, you maybe can find a cure, but you're not going to because you have no resources. You have a doctor who does not specialize in this kind of thing. It's an apocalypse going on.
That's like having a foot doctor assess something going on like in your head.
Yes.
Like having a foot doctor be your psychologist.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
Sorry, dude. Like you grabbed a spat. You grabbed a whatever. What was it called? Scapula.
He was armed.
He was armed.
She said that he wasn't.
Wasn't armed.
He was.
Have you seen the videos? Like it's of the Last of Us gameplays, like killing Abby's dad with his own weapon. And it's like he pulls out the God, I can't remember the fucking name. The little knife, the little surgical knife, and then Joel stabs him with that, or he kills him with a bow and arrow. It's like all of the different kinds of ways you can kill him. It's like me knowing I'm gonna die in the next game. It's like
I would like I know games are very linear in the way that they tell stories, but I wish games had like, oh, if you know that this person's a bad guy, you could go back and play this whole different game where you kill this person. I
mean, that's like Minecraft story mode, and I hate to bring in Minecraft story mode. That game slaps.
I have never played that.
I've watched a watch through and I played half of it myself because they had it on Netflix for a while. As you could play it on Netflix. The game is good. The game's good.
Isn't it just like response?
Yeah, it's like QuickTime event stuff, and then like choose which one you want to do, and then you got to choose.
Is Captain Sparkles in it?
I think so.
Like, I did Minecraft movie. Go watch that review. I enjoyed when they had all the YouTubers in it.
Did it have Dantio and Mumbo Jumbo?
And I wish there were more. I wish the end credit scene would have showed all the YouTubers in like the Minecraft world.
Yeah.
But I was okay with it. I
liked the Minecraft movie. I thought it was good.
If I'm, again, we give our rankings there. I probably will never watch it again, but I'll see a sequel.
I would watch the Minecraft movie again. That's a background movie, like for me.
Oh, that.
Like if
I forgot background movies.
Background movies are a thing. It's like, oh, I'm having this thing. I'm put on the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, once it gets on streaming,
yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna pop off.
On Netflix, it might be top 10 within a week.
I think if Netflix doesn't get it over other streaming services, they're ruined.
They're fucked.
I mean, also Netflix is ruined anyways. We can't watch anything on Netflix because they won't let us.
Let me screen share.
Yeah.
Honestly, how much is Netflix a month? Because I might consider getting it.
I think it's like $8.
$8.
Maybe it's more. Maybe it's like 12.
Because Netflix was really good at, like, I like Daybreak.
God. And that's something I'm conflicted on a second season. I think they could have done it and ended it with a second season, but I'm okay with them not doing a second.
It would have either been this one season, which was fine enough.
First season was good.
Or it would have went on for 7 seasons and have become what Stranger Things is now, where nobody takes it really as serious.
That's true.
Because
I think the CGI would have gotten really bad with Daybreak.
Yes,
and I'm glad they didn't.
But I think it looks like a very fun movie or show to film.
Yeah, I think a second season would have done it justice though, because you had just introduced the girlfriend as the villain.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, me and my friend, I had this friend back home named Shiki, and Shiki one time he made a reference to Daybreak, and this was like right when it came out, and I looked at him and I go, "What did you just say?" I did the old, "You what?"
I don't remember when I watched it for the first time. I remember we tried to watch it again, and we watched one episode, and then it's like Netflix doesn't support you anymore, and we're like, "Oh my god!"
Netflix never supported.
And
me.
that was right before we started the podcast, actually. I think that's one of the things that drove us to start it.
Yeah, this podcast was created to hate Netflix.
Yes, it was.
Also, sometimes like. Do you know there's one episode that still exists of the Color 7 podcast on YouTube?
It's still up.
1.5 is still.
It's the upside down one. I think took it down.
I thought I did. It's still up.
You should leave it up for eternity.
Yeah, I think I will. I don't say anything bad in it.
I watched half of it, so I don't.
Yeah, it has like 70 some views.
It does have quite a bit.
It has more than like most of.
Most of ours.
But this is more fun. This is better.
Thank God.
Don't worry, I got
We never did get Nico for Carry On.
Yeah. Maybe Zoom would be easier for Nico.
That's true.
But I mean, this movie, spaceship. I think the spaceships are done practically.
I was gonna say that. I think the one scene where it wasn't was when they first went into that room with zero grav and it's all the crates and stuff.
Yeah.
I was paying like extra close attention. I'm pretty sure that's CGI. But once everyone lands and stuff, I think it's.
I wish
practical.
I was very good at visual effects because I love. Have you watched Gaming Corridor?
No.
So they do like VFX artists react.
That's cool.
And they can be like, "Oh, I know how they did this."
Yeah.
And they explain it.
That's so cool.
And it's like.
It's a YouTube channel?
It's a YouTube channel.
I'm
Shout out Gaming Corridor, or it's Corridor Crew. Just look up VFX artists react or stuntmen react, and they go over like stunts. They go over other things. They also have their own D&D to VFX
That's so cool.
thing where they're like inside the world and they're like walking around and there's a green screen around them, and that's on their Patreon, so like go support them if you can. Also just their free stuff is great as well. Also great personalities. I don't know if they've been canceled within a year. It's been a year since I've seen them.
That would suck.
Yeah. Really great guys.
Said the N-word 5 times.
Well, guys, we do not. But I mean, what the fuck?
I'll pause with. Oh, I don't have my phone. That's so real. I'll just resume them. I'll cut it later.
I gotta cancel.
No, you're good.
Sorry for the late notice. Also crazy that they sent me this text at 8 p.m. to be like, hey, apologies for the late message. I wanted to confirm your move-in for tomorrow.
For tomorrow, it's 8 p.m. Crazy.
Or just said, sorry for the late notice. I have been busy with work and other things. Just with the lease cancellation, I decided to head in a different direction with a new lease somewhere else. I will be there tomorrow to go over the details. Again, sorry for the late notice.
Yeah. Best you can do.
Screenshot. There you go. Screenshot. And send that to my Madre. Guys, do not sign a lease at Uptown 22 in West Palm Beach.
It's okay, I'm cutting all this out.
And we're back.
There we go. I missed my first clap.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good sign, though.
Hey.
Shows that we're in the game. We're students of the game. We get drunk while we do this. It's been a while since we gotten this drunk during a podcast. 6 beers each.
It's true. I was gonna ask you what questions you got.
Oh, what questions I got?
Yeah.
I got...
It's always a good reintegration when we make a cut. I can just ask, oh, what questions you got? And then it's like, oh, it flows perfectly.
Yeah. I have 3 fun facts.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is complete bullshit.
It's a shame.
We usually do this.
Wish they were all real.
I wish they were all real, too. Kaylee Spaney said this film takes place between Alien and Aliens.
Okay, well, I have not seen Aliens, so you kind of fucked me there.
Andy, being an old, outdated synthetic model, has a malfunction that causes the fingers to twitch. In Aliens, Bishop said that the older model synthetics were often a bit twitchy.
Okay, so I guess probably those first 2 were true unless you built off one of them.
The actor who played Rook, the old android, reprised his role from the original film and did his voice lines for this role.
Fuck you. You were talking about that earlier. It's almost the same guy from the first one. He did not reprise his role. That was CGI. Because the lips never matched up. So I'm going to say that is made up. I think he's probably dead.
He is dead.
Yeah.
This is one of the movies that they got permission to use like the likeness of a dead actor and used like CGI.
Yeah.
To put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I respect that. I believe there was a dummy on set.
Which
I, like, surprisingly liked.
I believe there was, and like if you're gonna do CGI in role, I'm kind of okay with that because he is an android. It made it look fake, but God, the lips never matched up with what he was saying. It was bad how much it never matched up. I feel like it's done that for something else I've watched recently, and I can't remember what, but it's like very bad timing of like lip sync. Maybe I'm thinking of Kraven the Hunter, where the CGI that one woman's like line back over herself.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
What is it? There's what is it? Henry Cavill when he has the mustache in Superman.
Oh, it grows.
Yeah,
it grows pretty.
And like you can see his like lip at one point. And it's just,
oh
like...
no, I was thinking Mission Impossible. You know where he like reloads his fists?
Yeah.
His beard grows too.
Does it?
His beard grows.
No.
Yeah.
This is like Superman.
Oh no.
I think it's Justice League, but he has a mustache for that entire movie. They had to CG out his mustache.
Jesus. Why did they make him shave it?
Because he couldn't. Because he had to have it fully grown for another film.
Oh my God. Put a fake mustache on him for the other film. Like
I don't know.
Contracts, man. Contracts
are funny when you sign like a multi-picture deal with another studio. It's just like, oh, I guess I'm doing this one.
CGI out a mustache is crazy.
I have another one, new bit, which is more expensive. Making Alien Romulus.
Okay.
or Blue Origin flight? Good luck.
What do you mean a Blue Origin flight? Like, is this like the
Flying-
Katy Perry thing?
Katy
Like,
Perry flying
okay.
out.
That's more expensive. It's the Katy Perry thing. This is cheaper than the Katy Perry thing.
Wrong as
Rain.
Rain. Rain. That's the main character's name.
Yeah, guys.
Uh,
Really?
yeah. Alien Romulus was $80 million to make, and Blue Origin, the flight, cost $28 million.
Really?
Yeah, it's the highest it's ever sold at auction.
Huh.
Katy Perry.
I am surprised by that, actually. The fact that making a movie costs more than going to space.
That's when Christopher Nolan goes to space to shoot Interstellar.
Yeah.
He's like, but it's cheaper.
God, I'm so excited for Odyssey. The
Odyssey
is
is
gonna be
so
so
good.
good. I won't shut up about it. Yeah, I mean, you guys know me and Christopher Nolan. Like, Gawk 3000 is what I do.
He's like the Tim Robinson hot dog sketch. It's inside of me.
He's my A24.
I do have the timeline of movies.
Of the Alien movies?
Yes. So remember.
So this is between Alien and Alien 2.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. It was specifically so that way it was like still the technology of Alien,
Mm-hmm.
but like not as advanced.
So is the one that's hanging up in the ceiling rafters? Is that the one from Alien?
So this is a completely different ship, I believe.
Okay.
Unless
It wasn't the Romulus in one?
Romulus was like the ship that they were on.
In this movie?
Yeah, and then they go to Mother, which is the ship in the first.
Okay.
So I don't know how ships work in this movie franchise. I barely watched the first Alien.
I saw it so long ago.
I've seen Aliens.
Yeah.
And like I barely see the third one. But this goes Prometheus, which funny scene when they're running down like running from the giant tower falling.
I've not seen Prometheus.
And instead of just running that way, they just
no one ever runs sideways. Pissed me off.
And then Alien Covenant, which just came out 2017,
Mm-hmm.
and then Alien, 1979, Alien Romulus, Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection.
So a bunch of them are prequels.
And then, yeah, a lot of them. So we have 1, 2 prequels, and then we have 1, 2, 3 sequels.
Mm-hmm.
And then technically Alien is a prequel to 3 of them, but a sequel to the original Alien.
Okay.
So this timeline is not as confusing as the Chainsaw Massacre timeline.
Jeez.
Or the Halloween timeline.
I bet Halloween's confusing.
Halloween is so fucked.
I bet Terminator's confusing as well.
Let me see if I can look up a picture of the Halloween timeline.
I don't even want to know.
Halloween.
I mean, I don't know what else to say about this movie. I think it's satisfied.
So we have these original first movie,
Okay.
and then we have the new trilogy that just came out, and then we
Does it say
have
no timeline. Oh, H40. What the fuck?
and then we have the original sequel timeline,
Okay.
and then we have the H2O timeline, and then we have anthology timeline, which is just the third movie. And then we have the Rob Zombie reboot
What
timeline.
the fuck does that mean?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 timelines to just the original Halloween
Doesn't
movie.
make any, and that's the first one. Is that one?
Yep, because the original movie was supposed to be the start of anthology movies, and then they decided to have Michael Myers be the villain in the second movie.
And so there's 2 split offs from that one, and then there's another split off from one of the second ones.
So there's a split off from the so in the original timeline, these 5 are canon.
Okay.
In the
Send me that picture.
in the H2O timeline, I'll just save it. In the H2O timeline, the first, second one are canon,
Okay.
and then the 2O series.
Doesn't make any sense.
And then in the most recent timeline, the original one is canon,
Okay.
and then the most recent trilogy is canon, and then the anthology is just by itself. Michael Myers shows up in a commercial. Then there's the reboot timeline, and those guys are just by themselves.
So is this the one with Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yes, this
Okay.
is Jamie Lee Curtis.
Okay. God, that is so confusing. I wish Jamie Lee Curtis had, not to go on a One Piece bit for a little bit, but I wish Jamie Lee Curtis had been Dr. Kureha for the live action One Piece. So
Is she not?
No.
Who is it?
I'm not sure. Which I'm sure she'll do a great job, but
It's Curtis Lee Jamie.
no, but Jamie Lee Curtis is a huge One Piece fan.
Is she?
Yeah, and so she like loves it.
I mean, she's been alive for.
I thought she was guaranteed the role, and like she looks just like Kureha as well. Like she's old. She's like, damn, she didn't get it.
Dang.
I'm
I wonder what happened. I wonder how much politics goes.
I'm sure she auditioned for it, but
Yeah.
maybe there's like
Or like maybe she was too busy shooting Halloween.
probably.
But I do have some questions.
I hope you do, because I do not have years for this movie. Cause this came out too recently.
Yeah. What did we see
What,
last
2 years ago? No.
Where would you want to fight an alien? Kind of a 100 men versus one gorilla.
I was actually going to bring that up during this episode.
Oh my
We'll
God.
talk about that after this question. I'm not going dark spaceship. I think that's one of my
Dark
last. I
spaceship.
think that's one of my last choices.
Light spaceship?
Light spaceship. That's higher up. I can maybe put it up there.
What about dark cornfield?
Maybe like no, that's absolutely. I'll pick dark spaceship over dark cornfield. You're playing Alien Among Us in Roblox, you know?
Yeah.
Like the monster, yeah. Put up some gameplay of me and John playing Alien. I don't think I have any of that game mode.
Yeah.
God, but it can't be that hard. One, don't split up. Okay, they didn't know there was an alien, but once you knew there was an alien and maybe she's impregnated, don't split up.
I mean, I don't know what to do here. I think I would feel most comfortable against an alien in like a high school.
If it's my high school, I could do it.
Yeah.
I mean, my high school is also mostly outside.
Because my house, there's probably nooks and crannies there. I don't
In
trust
your
it.
house?
I don't trust it in my house. Then it knows where I live. And then it's paging everything. I don't want to beat up an alien in my house. Because what if aliens have ghosts? If you believe in ghosts, then alien
Then you're fucked.
Alien ghosts. That's my new movie idea. We had invisible raptor. Alien ghosts would be crazy.
Is there a play on words you could do like paranormal or like poltergeist, but it like have the word like alien or ET? Wait, does poltergeist have ET like next to each other in it? Because that would go hard for a movie title name. Is Polter GIE? No, I don't think it does. But you could light it. There's an E and a T in it. You could light those up. It's possible.
Extraterrestrial. But that's just the Disney ride.
Yeah.
Uh,
We'll cook on that in a little
we'll
bit.
cook on that.
High school's not a bad option.
I'm trying. Storage unit. No, not storage.
No,
that's
terrible.
That's terrible.
I think high school has too many places. Also, they have like those like the square tiles in the ceiling where you can like get into ventilation. I don't want that. My house doesn't have that. The one place you can hide is the attic. I just don't go in that room that has the attic, and then I'm like, it has to come
that
get me.
story with you in the hand. I wish I knew that story. Like when I slept in your like that. No, after that one party when I like slept in your house.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known that because I would have been just if I had that conversation with your sister and like just like
If you'd come up to me a week later, be like, dude, I gotta tell you something.
dude, I saw like a hand rise from underneath your bed and wave at me. Is that fucking weird? I think you would. What would you have done?
I don't know what I would have done. I think I would have like actually like turned on my entire family and be like, I told you, I fucking told you. And my sister wouldn't have been able to keep it like a secret. She would have told me that she told you.
But like that,
I would have lost my mind for a couple of days.
If I would have had that experience by myself, and I'm just like, I have to tell Ryan this.
Yeah.
I think
that would make me believe in ghosts.
That would have honestly Same here.
Yeah.
Because like I'm on more the side of believing,
Yeah.
but like that would have just sent me overboard.
I'm
Just
on the
be
side
like,
of like I don't believe it until I see it. If you had told me that you had seen a hand, I would 100% believe in ghosts.
like, oh my god, that would be completely freaky.
Yeah.
Like, want to tell the story for the people?
I was probably like 4 or 5. And you know those like the nets that go on the side of your bed to keep a child from rolling off their bed. That was attached to the side of my bed, so it could not have been my own hand. You would have to physically squeeze your hand through a paper thin sheet of whatever to get your hand under the gate. But I woke up in the middle of the night and there was this hand waving at me on the other side of the gate. Like, can't be my hand, got squeezed through. So I'm like, pretty sure it's just someone playing a prank on me, or maybe it's a dream. And I wake up the next morning, I go to my dad, because that's a dad thing. My context on my dad, he would like, before my sister and I would go to bed, he would run up the stairs and then just hide. And I'm like, I'm not fucking going upstairs, because he would have like a towel with him and he would like whip you. So I'm not fucking going upstairs. I'm terrified. And so I thought it was my dad who had waved to me. I'm like, did you wave to me? He's like, no. I'm like, what?
your dad on his deathbed just be,
it was me. I'd kill him before God could get to him.
What, 100 men or one gorilla?
I'm glad you brought it back up. It's 100 men.
Yeah, by far.
Oh my god, by far. The gorilla does not stand a chance.
All it takes, like, think about...
It takes one crazy man.
It takes one crazy man. But, like, if you have 5 fairly athletic men, like... 100? Do you know who Bonnie Blue is?
No. Anyone's saying the gorilla's rage bait, by the way. Like,
yeah, but Bonnie Blue is the girl who like slept with 1,000 guys. It's like, now imagine there's only 100.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But like, yeah, and it's just like all the memes that are like the gorilla, me and the gorilla after, and it's just the zookeeper.
I keep seeing the 99th man after the gorilla. Like, just I saw that before I saw the one versus 100 gorillas. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
it was like Adrian Brody in a movie theater, and it's like King Kong in the
I
theater.
think it's King Kong.
Yeah, and he like walks up. He's like, it's like me trying to run away. The 99th man trying to run away.
I mean, that's definitely, shout out Zookeeper. Zookeeper is
I love that movie.
It's such a fun movie.
Yeah.
Shout out Paul Blart Alcott. Those 2 movies, Kevin James.
That movie made me like
Kevin James.
Rainforest Cafe. We need to go to Rainforest Cafe.
Oh my god,
It's right outside Animal Kingdom.
Remember one of our what is it? What's the game where, not Skippo, but the wallet game?
The Wombat game?
You just got.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been great.
What if I named the game? You would have to keep it strung up. God, that game sucks. I'm so good at it though. I'm so good at it.
Dude, that one day, that pissed me the fuck.
I double got you. I made John. Everyone believed that Gilbert Gottfried was alive. Guys, he's dead. Everyone believed he was alive.
It was the fact that
I had people going to a fake event because people would not correct me on he was dead. John was the first person to correct me in a 24-hour period that Gilbert Gottfried was dead. Jesus Christ.
I was so like pissed off while reading that text. I was like, what the fuck?
No one.
It was a really good Photoshop, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Started something. That night was crazy.
I was thinking that when I was showing you the Tim Robinson like bowling sketch, like him on the Time magazine. I'm like, that reminded me of the Gilbert Gottfried like Photoshop.
But what is it? That was like with Nico.
Yeah.
And the old cast.
The old cast. to say a lack of words.
But I mean, that game I enjoyed that game. I don't know if I'll ever play it again in the rest of my life.
No.
Probably not.
No.
Especially
That's too good. I'm sorry.
too good. People.
I don't know what you're getting at.
I have another question. Which would you rather be stuck in, this or Interstellar?
I'd rather be stuck in. See, with Interstellar, I think I at least have a chance of living for the sake of humanity. This, I'm just like, this is for my own benefit. So I'd rather be in Interstellar where I at least have a chance of like doing something like that saves people. They were just being selfish in this. I mean, selfish. She got her time doubled. That's not her fault. She was doing the best she could. But, like, I mean, they're probably in the same situation. I still rather be in Interstellar and like fighting for people and still have a chance of life than like fighting for my chance of life for nothing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, like, this, like, several times we just looked at each other and just were like, I would shoot myself.
Kill it! Kill it!
Boom, boom! That was not a gun. That was finger
It was
guns.
fake.
It was
It's not real.
I would unalive myself.
No.
Interstellar is my worst fear, though.
I mean, we did talk about cryo freeze. Like, would you, if you had survived through this, would you cryo freeze yourself?
I think I would at that point.
At that point, like,
At that point, I just conquered my second biggest fear of just like fighting an alien. And
I think at that point you have to survive like at least 3 months before you cryo freeze yourself to go through the trauma, and then cryo freeze yourself so that you can be like, by the time you wake up, you're through with it.
yeah, have you ever seen Passengers?
Yeah,
That's a really good movie.
I love that movie.
And I love the ending.
I do wish it wasn't Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence.
Whoa.
I think they.
Does that take you out of it?
It does. And I think they're too big for that movie. I think they are big enough actors and actresses to not have been in Passengers, of all things.
I think that was Jennifer Lawrence's, besides Mother that came out, I believe that was one of her like first movies other than Hunger Games.
She was like, I mean, because she was in Hunger Games before that,
Yeah.
but like, I don't know, something about it's the two of them that take me out of it.
Yeah.
Like that's
It's
Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt.
Yeah, it's like, that's Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
But I mean, when I'm in the Mario movie, I'm there.
It's Garfield? Oh shit, lasagna.
Dude,
I never saw it.
I've never seen Garfield.
Mario movie though, not bad. I mean, that's on lack of sleep and.
What would you do in this situation? When would you stop? When?
I mean, I definitely would have killed the friend that got face hugged. 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
I'm
I don't care if I known you my entire life.
I'm sorry.
Call me a psychopath.
Maybe.
But like, if I have this robot that
Hey guys, 100% chance I've done the calculations and you know me to like do calculations. If you let that person live, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead. After that person gets back on the ship, no, it's when all the facehuggers are running at me out of that room and like bouncing across the glass. I'm dead.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like, I think
those scare me more than the alien.
For me, I'll just stay in the mines.
You're not even trying to escape.
I'm like, oh, I got 6 more years.
You had a premonition. Well, that's not for me.
Yeah, it's not. It's like, maybe I shouldn't go.
Yeah, it's a sign from the universe. It's literally you with Uptown.
Yeah, Uptown 22. Like,
I wasn't trying to fully dox you.
But basically,
John's moving, guys.
Yeah, John's moving. We're gonna be online.
Sir, this is our last in-person episode for a while.
For a year. But we'll still get episodes out every week.
So depressing.
It's kind of sad now.
Yeah.
But we have another question.
Picture this like a funeral, and
This isn't a funeral.
We're dying, but we'll come back to life.
Online.
I mean,
it may be better.
Who knows? Probably.
Probably because like now you'll have like
Yeah, but now we gotta find stuff we can teleparty, like screen share.
yeah, definitely.
We'll be watching movies at 2 a.m. in the morning and be like, so this movie when we zoom in.
Me when I get off of work at 6
Yeah.
p.m. It's only for you. Just cut that out.
Yeah,
That's right.
don't worry.
What would you want your robot to do? This episode is longer than I thought it was gonna be.
I don't want my robot to say my objective is to not protect me anymore.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
Also, when basically if in any instance you ask who are you and somebody replies with a friend, they are not your friend ever. If I say that in a D&D campaign, just know this is a little bonus hint. They are not your friends. They are quite the opposite. They look for their only interests. And basically, that happens in this movie. Like, when she asks, who are you? He replies with a friend and then gives her a bunch of things. What you're supposed to do in that instance is like, hey, I'm so-and-so. Your friends needed to, like, help here, but I got you. You know, the human response. Not
when he calls himself Andy the whole movie, and she goes, "Wait, who are you?" And he goes, "I'm Cypher ND224, but you call me Andy." Like, dude, self-preservation at that point. That's your fault.
It's like, what did you say?
People have no sense, and I get like, oh, maybe your friend just got face hugged, or maybe your friend just lost their fingers. It's like, no, gate a little. You have the what did I say? You have the survival instinct of Tom from Tom and Jerry.
That was such a good quote. I want that to be a clip.
Survival instinct of Tom, like
yeah. Oh, wow! When he puts his hand in the mouse.
Not to go back to The Last of Us, but the out of context thing you sent me is him the golfing like.
I love out of context like
so
spoilers.
Good.
It's so funny.
And then like Infinity War where all the things are running up against the wall. Like, so good.
What is it? Are you more scared of slow zombies or fast zombies?
Oh, fast zombies, 100%. Why are you scared of slow zombies?
I don't know. I feel like I would underestimate them. I feel like I would be like, oh,
see,
no.
I'm not, because here's my thing. Fast zombies, they don't get like tired.
Yeah.
They're just still running. If you can't outrun it, you're not out endurancing it. You can out endurance a walking zombie. You can't out endurance a running zombie. You're screwed.
Have you ever seen Walking Dead?
No.
They have these things called whisperers, and they're people who have like zombie skin hats.
Oh.
And they basically like walk with the herd. And then it's a very good reveal.
I did see a clip of Negan with a zombie mask.
Yeah, and basically, what is it? There's the one scene where they're just watching the herd walk by, and then like 5 of them just like start standing and staring at the wall.
Don't they do that like super early on in the seasons? It's like it's a reveal later on.
I believe it's like those are just like extras, just doing whatever.
Yeah, but they built on it.
They built on it.
Yeah,
but it was like it's in the comics, and it's like really well put together.
Yeah. That's so cool.
I also love when zombie and like apocalypse shows go over like what people were doing before this apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like Negan was like a high school football coach.
That's why that's something I want to watch is Quiet Place Day Zero. Is I do love a Day Zero apocalypse and not like the day it's happening or the day like 20 years later. I do like an in-between, where it's like...
I can't wait for 28 years later, though.
I haven't seen any of them. I need to see them.
There's, who is it? What's his name? Cillian Murphy's.
Oh, shit.
In the first one.
Yeah.
But, like, it's really cool how they go from 28 days to 28 weeks to 28 years.
Yeah.
And it's like, I like this.
Yeah.
they're fast zombies. They're the rage virus,
That's worse. That's so much worse.
and the virus kicks off because animal rights activists went into like a testing lab and freed the monkeys.
Yeah.
They just get killed, and like I don't know that entire like. How do you feel about animal protesters?
not to hit a last question on this thing. Like as in what? Like if there's like chickens in a farm and like people purchasing let go of all the chickens, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, they're right. Like, you know.
I mean, I feel like if they're doing it for quality of like
humaneness, yeah.
Humaneness, yeah. But for the most part, I feel like it's done in the most humane way possible.
I mean, it's done for mass production ways. Like you see the Tyson farms for Tyson chicken nuggets. It's like, ooh, that's not
me when
those chickens have never seen the sunlight.
Pink Snake Farm.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like there's a time and a place. When I'm eating at a restaurant, don't show me pictures of like dead animals.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, it's delicious. It's good. Don't show me
I like a good Wendy's nugget. Now, if the Wendy's nugget was made out of plants and it tasted good, I have zero issue with it being made out of plants. Like, if it could be, great.
I had something that was vegan, and it was actually kind of.
I had Ethos.
Ethos is really good.
Yeah.
Shout out Ethos in Orlando. If you get the chance, go eat there. It's kind of expensive, but it's really good. Their calzone with pepperoni. Also, like, I don't understand them needing, like, by them I just mean like vegan companies having to call themselves like chicken. Like, just don't call it chicken.
Don't call it chicken. Don't call it like fake, or what was it called? Like Beyond Burger. Don't call it burger.
It's not. Just create your own food.
Yeah.
Say this is what it like it's intended like, but I think that's what they mean by like Beyond Burger. It's like, oh, this is to take the place of.
Yeah. But that's the point. But like, nothing tastes like a burger. Like maybe you can get close to chicken, but nothing tastes like a burger.
Vegan, you can get really close to chicken.
Yeah. I've had vegan chicken. I've had like cauliflower. There's a vegan place at East End Market. Yeah. It's vegan chicken. It's so good.
And it like
burger, actually, you're not getting close.
Actually tastes, and it's a little bit healthier.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it's like the way Pepsi and Diet Pepsi. If I'm just gonna kill myself, might as well pick the Pepsi.
Yeah.
Even though I've been starting to go on the Diet Pepsi train. I've been trying to acclimate my taste to that.
It can't be that much different, is it?
It's a little bit. You can taste it a little bit. Like if you taste test for a future date, put a Pepsi in front of me, put a Diet Pepsi in front of me, I could probably tell the difference.
Yeah.
But I mean, if vegan food was a taste-wise, if it was there, I could see myself.
And I've seen like the mushroom steaks, and it's like those freak me out for multiple reasons. One, I didn't like mushrooms to begin with.
Also, cordyceps.
Cordyceps, the Last of Us stuff gets me. I'm like,
it's like
I don't want to give it the chance to adapt. How about that?
I can just eat this cow.
I can just eat a cow. Do animals not get affected in Last of Us universe? Because those dogs, the dogs in the
I don't think they do.
That's crazy.
I think they only.
It's only people.
Yeah, because like we use penicillin.
Yeah.
And like
interesting.
Penicillin is from mushrooms.
Yeah.
And like we use all these compounds, and it's explained in like the first episode.
I think the first episode is my favorite out of all of them. I love the opening with the talk show, and then what's happening, and I'm pretty sure it's like it's either Korea or Vietnam or something. It's so good. That's probably my favorite first episode
like,
of the show.
That is very shot for shot the
game.
The game. Especially like when they're in the basically when they're trying to leave the city.
Oh, okay.
When the plane's falling down, that's like a direct shot from the game.
Well, that part I know, where it's like Joel and his daughter and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the stuff that has nothing to do with Joel or anyone. Where it's like,
Oh, that stuff isn't. Like,
yeah,
that's.
I love that opening. It's so good. But other than that, I really don't have much else to say about Romulus, Alien Romulus.
Yeah. So, where are you or not where? What are you ranking this movie out of 5?
I kind of want to put it in the 4s, but maybe I feel like a 4 is too high. I think I'm going to put it a low 4 because I did enjoy it. I really like it, and it's that sci-fi that I like. It's old retro sci-fi, so I'm going to put it in a 4.09.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna go 3.96.
Okay.
Like
somewhere around that range.
It's solid enough where I can I rewatched it. I can rewatch it again.
I would watch it again.
A few months down the line, but it does get a little after a while.
Yeah.
But it's shot beautifully.
It was a little bit longer than I had hoped for. The one thing I wish it had done was when they said 47 minutes until impact of the thing. I wish there had been 47 minutes left in the film.
Yeah. I wish, because I do this cadence now where every time I see a shot I like, I go, oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
And that helps me keep in track oh, is this a good movie or not? And it's oh no, that's a really good shot.
Yeah.
And I said that about 3 times this film.
Yeah, there's a lot of good shots in it.
When the ship is going past, that's how you
all the lights are coming through the windows.
Yeah. And that's how you get without showing the spaceship outside the.
Yeah, that's so easy.
Yeah. Yeah. They just take a spotlight.
Or the 2 bodies getting pulled up on the side of the the wreckage.
Yeah.
So you don't see the alien at all. Great.
Yeah, definitely great. Great movie. Definitely recommend. Thank you so much for your continued support. Please go
Can't believe we hit another 100 in a week, guys. Thanks.
Shattered Moon Productions on all socials. Please check us out. If you want to support us, we do have a Patreon. We have 2 episodes up there. We hopefully can put more stuff out on there if we have lost episodes, sadly. But
we'll still be getting to you guys every week. Hopefully every week. Just in a different format, but hopefully that still works.
More visual, more boxes.
Yeah.
But we'll see you next week. This has been 3 Beers and a Movie Podcast. Signing off.
See ya.
Good episode.
Yeah. Ugh.